Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
Take it? I got it. All eyes on me.
Dodge this.
Ow! Let's light it up! Adventure time! I'm going in!
Positions. Yeah.
Burn! Die here. Don't get frostbite. Time to fight back, I suppose.
You're a cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, it seems the burden of... And now that I consider the matter more... You had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still back. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, It might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, did we make it in time? Is the...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have a...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too... Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any close...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and it...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion...
What? But all of you were supposed to be the...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it peaked and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one.
I suppose this is one blessing from... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Bull. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
My duty at an end.
This dance is for you!
Dodge this!
Verdict
Use this first. Can't run. Just calculate it.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Dance with the waves! Here!
This quickly.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many between too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Carp! Whoa! It's not a pink shockwave! This granny's really strong!
My duty at an end.
Time for retribution!
This isn't good. Yes, this is it.
All eyes on me!
Positions!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil!
Cast
feel fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Here! Dance with the waves! Yeah! Look at me.
Frostbite. Cool
Verdict is...
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
All eyes on me!
All my strength!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Looks like I went too far.
The merrier! I'm going in!
I guess.
Let's light it up!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Dance with the waves! Me amuse myself.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any way.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retain. I've heard that when Ningguang began at first, it was only the size of a small room. But it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Both seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me,
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some lever. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect... Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sight...
Are you questioning our means of
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue...
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the... I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an Outlander who has lent us such...
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesy.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, This is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adept, although their blood is weak. There is still the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the...
Your line of inquiry is a...
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough. Away we shall.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then what? But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death? Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less right of... Parting that we're organizing? Your Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at one Gem Funeral Parlor.
I hear everything. Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stay condemned. Let's nip that in the bud. And Shroud! Who do you think you are?
All eyes on me!
Through me, justice is served.
You care for a dance?
I hear everything. Can't see?
Dance with me!
Surrender!
The show's only just begun. Careful, dance.
I'll uproot you! What the?
Dance with me.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Be a good army.
Your penance is due!
Careful, dance. Dance with me.
You stand
The
condemned!
show.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Careful, dance.
Surrender!
Dance with me. Be a good audience, won't you?
Nowhere to run! Through me, justice is served! Your penance is due!
Buckle up.
The Temple of Wisdom! Committed to memory. Yeah!
You asked for it.
Make yourselves at home! Everyone hold hands!
You're dead meat.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Look alive.
I see everything!
Coming was foretold.
Everyone hold hands!
Eternal the sapphire! Where the eternal oasis!
This dance is for you.
Sharing my knowledge! This place hurt a little.
Your coming was foretold.
Buckle up.
Where the eternal oasis!
Hey!
Your coming was foretold.
Let's get it on.
I see everything!
You're dead
Where
meat.
the eternal oasis!
All eyes.
New punches.
All eyes on me.
The Temple of Wisdom! Hey!
With all my strength. This dance is for you.
Another test subject. Lots of fury! That tingle?
Dance with the waves.
Sharing my knowledge!
Care for the dance.
Everyone hold hands!
This dance is for you.
Make yourselves at home!
Dance with me!
I see everything!
Don't get
dance.
Positions.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Here!
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork!
Time for retribution!
What's the coolest?
I gotta keep all my strength.
Dance with the waves! Everybody stand back!
Verdict is...
Here!
Get out of here! Adventure time! Off we go! Huh? Yeah!
Positions.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
I'm going in!
With all my strength.
All eyes on me!
Burn!
Freeze!
Positions.
Here! Don't worry about me!
Verdict is...
Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Positions.
This dance is for you!
I still have a lot to do.
Is there anything I can do for you too?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli, do you think he doesn't know about the... We had better go and make... Feel free to take a look around.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And... you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually,
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once... You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee, for my promise.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract, for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself,
Oh, Zhongli.
but as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Indeed I was. The Gnosis which I had kept for so many years. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis and...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed that credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. This meant I could remain as... All of these things turned out as I had planned. There was only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that I had expected them to do no more than... They seized the opportunity to supplant...
Huh?
On the con...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call...
Well then...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli...
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsar... Uncover that answer for your...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
I suppose this will do. You know that god from the...
Yes.
Say.
Now that you... I mean it all. Still, what?
Ah, forget it.
Oh, what? So wrecked. Oh, come on. There's only one real Fatui. Shh. Lower...
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless gods and adepti, rumors and hearsay about having been thwarted in his, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
So that's how... Something feels off. What could the cheesing already have... Did Zhongli... Exactly, right? Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis' soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
3,700 years of...
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream of our Archon.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes!
Is that the traveler who they say defeat?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Roping you in was...
If you were looking... The cleanup of...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! And here you are looking...
What? Right. If... You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Mora...
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, when I was journeying with you...
Oh, no one but since you weren't here...
Well, we were only spending in the city of commerce, the Archon Morak. I will treasure the memories that I made it. That is true.
Paimon?
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma...
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Zhongli, since...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows... This is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how...
But starting from last year...
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was...
They want to seize vision.
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precise...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom. And the Geo Archon, the fact that even I, knowing her... 7 ideals... All right then. What? That said, I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? That said, I hinted as much. How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was there... That said, I hinted as much. How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then.
Children, come.
Oh!
Oh, no. In fact...
A gift? For Paimon?
When you traversed my old... That, fortunately, I have no... Oh, I will not... The teapot that you entered previously. But that's enough nostalgia for now.
That's right!
Oh, settle down now, children. What's more, well, for starters, you would have to dig, but almost no, even more. In any case, Smaragdus, goodness knows if that...
Well,
yes.
She...
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. Yenfei?
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written. You became one of Liyue's before finally defeating an ancient... A shame that if we had, allow me to Oh, yes, here's my business card. If you have an urgent...
All right, Yenfei. You'll have to excuse Yenfei.
Paimon was good.
An Adeptus? He mentioned they had me, and once I was all...
Well, that's a big...
Well, my Anyway, let's not...
Is that so, Yenfei?
I know, Granny, you've told...
Whoa.
Commercial consultant Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant. He mentioned that So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join me?
Wow. Best we...
Hello, Mr. Crossel.
Oh, good.
You're...
Miss Yanfei.
Wait,
No, I'm not. The contract In return, I included a clause.
Guaranteed genuine?
Of course. This way.
In that case...
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Mr.
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Monsieur Chap? My associates and I are very...
The hairpins. I don't know how... I spent so much money on them. We now have a big banquet. That's what the hair... But now that I've...
Why does Paimon...
Would you really...
Hold on.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei, true.
Right. I finished reading the... Furthermore, and given the rarity...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However,
Did you really have to whichever way you look?
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please. Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract. However much it is, now that it's come.
Yes, legally. So hold on a moment.
What did I feel? My family has seen.
Smooth. No, it's nothing.
Ah, Miss Yan. You lost?
I'm sorry.
Mora, I just...
No problem. But it was in fact genuine.
Of course.
All right, understood. I'll conduct.
Thank you very much.
Looks like I'll have to...
Please wait, Miss Short. It's not...
Why did they have to give me that transfer?
Miss Yenfei.
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smarak, if mere mortals come into Monsieur Chow, did you at any time...
No.
Now that is... If I've deduced correctly, he may...
If that's the case, we should go confront him.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way. And then, after that, he would simply insist that Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be...
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of...
Well then, since you're...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for... It feels like, yeah...
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything anywhere commissioned, but not bound by...
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. And I'll also need your signatures on...
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're...
I've had to read through...
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how... I don't believe you have been part of an investigation.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask...
Because, as it happens... whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry. Also, the idea of someone abusing... But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his... are so warm and cozy. Sunny days are so warm and cozy. They make me sleepy.
You are not welcome here.
Positions.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Free!
Dance with the waves!
Time for retribution!
Everybody stand back!
Sunny day.
The process of elimination.
A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge.
Here you are. Diffract.
Right now. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
The process of elimination.
Right here. Right now. What a nuisance. I'm always watching. Emerge.
Diffract. Flicker.
Hold the line.
A sight to behold. Right now. Right here.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Covenant of the deep. Allow me.
I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test. Torrent, bring refuge. Rest and rebuild.
Stand clear. Swirl, mark. I'll settle this. Nothing lasts forever.
Covenant of the deep. Hold the line.
Emerge. What a nuisance. Right here. A sight to behold.
Allow me. Billowing surge.
Out of my way. Dissipate.
Enhanced animal module 75.
to oblige.
Wretched vermin!
Following
You're dead!
Have fun with this gift. Too late for regrets. We'll see about that.
Happy to oblige.
The wind rises. Cry louder! Behold!
Where do you think your house is?
That's far enough! You're dead! Wretched vermin!
Finally, some target practice.
The wind rises. How amusing.
You can't run!
Raise the storm!
Some target practice.
Raise the storm!
Killjoy!
Here's the storm. Too late for regrets.
Finally, some target practice.
Unsightly insects! Squall and fury!
Some target practice. Finally, some target practice. Finally, some target practice.
Stretch your wings and raise the storm!
Some target practice.
Wretched vermin!
Raise the storm! Have fun with this gift.